Hi, it's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Friday, February 19th, 2021, and kind of a little bit dark mode here, even though it's sunny out today, because my skin looks terrible. So coming off the not feeling good earlier this week, that's usually a manifestation of healing as far as, getting over whatever I had. I don't know what it was. Anyway, what are we going to talk about today? Why you should not take advice from message boards. I've said this before in other videos, and I wanted to find a really good example. And I made some money from TikTok, but I was really, I don't know I don't know. I don't have a TikTok account. I don't, but again, I've made some money because I approve every license offer that comes down the way for me, and I'll show you some of that here in a little bit here. But I stumbled across this. I do not use Reddit. I think Reddit's garbage. But this is a good example of why you should not pay attention to, musicians should not pay attention to things that are written on the internet. This is a beautiful, beautiful example right here. And look at that screaming headline. We Are the Music Makers. This is the We Are the Music Makers. Where is it up here? Are we up here at the top? I've enlarged this so I don't have, there are some ads. I could not get rid of the screen, but We Are the Music Makers is a huge, huge group on Reddit. It's like 1.6 million people subscribe or whatever the heck they do to it. Redditors. My God, the amount of stupidity in this bunch of threads is absolutely amazing. Just crazy. So we start off with the old clickbaity here. 300 million streams in TikTok, $100 in royalties. Well, first of all, streams is inaccurate. That's right off the bat. That's clickbaity, right? 300 million streams. You don't have streams in TikTok, kids. And you'll see, and you'll find out who steps in and does a very good job of explaining it. When nobody else can be bothered to read the fine print or other things. We'll get to that too. So here's the post. So I distributed my music through DistroKid. That's obviously their fault, and is available on TikTok. Obviously TikTok's fault. Somewhere around 20,000 to 30,000 videos used it, and by my estimations, it amounts to around 300 million streams that include my music. After waiting for months for TikTok to report earnings via DistroKid, I was astonished to see that it only amounted to $100. Yeah, we're getting into Gary Newman territory here. I printed it off. It printed for days and days. It just kept printing. Can anyone help me figure out how they arrived at this number? If they pay per stream, it's not a stream. It's not a stream. It's usage in a video. Pay per stream, which is what I assumed based on my research. So if your song is streamed 30,000 times, it's not streamed. You still haven't earned a single penny. I've earned more than a few pennies from TikTok, and I have no idea. I have no idea. And the money that I've earned from it is not streaming royalties for the listening to the music. It's a mechanical royalty is what I earned. I'll show you here in a little bit. Another possibility is they pay per video. Cha-ching! There you go. That uses a song, which would amount to around 0.5 cents per video to use it. That seems more reasonable. Though it still seems like a way to sidestep paying for streams. It's not streams. So how long is TikTok? 15, 30 seconds? Something like that? I don't know. It's something like that if I'm not mistaken. In my research, so if you were to play 15 or 30 seconds of a song on Spotify or Apple Music or well any streaming service, there that's it's not going to register. I do believe the minimum amount of time for at least the size of a track is 35 seconds. And I think you have to play at least 30 35 seconds of a stream in order for it to count. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. My research could be off, which is why back in the day when we had DRM on downloads and everything like that, when you went around to iTunes and stuff like that, you had 30-second samples and stuff like that. And we don't really do that anymore. I guess on the download side we do that sort of stuff, but on the streaming side it's like it's we don't have to do that anymore. Now they just show ads if you don't have a paid account, etc., etc. Can anyone help? I feel like I've been scammed. There's no transparency, no accountability for TikTok. Is there anything I could do? Well, maybe you could understand what you signed. And then some other things too. You might want to educate yourself here a little bit here. The big TLDR. Am I being scammed? And then edit. It is exactly what I suspected. They pay per video rather than per stream. 30,000 videos use my music, so TikTok's giving me $100. Because people pay so much for TikTok, right? How much does a TikTok subscription cost, right? Isn't that free? Is it how much money's coming into TikTok? The comments here are absolutely brilliant. And brilliant in how bad they are, except for one and maybe a few others here. But let's have some fun and go through this here. And this one, it gets something right, and then it goes off the tangent here. TikTok isn't officially a streaming service. Yay, you win. Therefore, isn't held to the same revenue standard as iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, etc. What standard are you talking? There's no standard. What are you talking about? This is why you do not want to read stuff in We Are Music Makers and listen to this garbage. Standard? What standard is there? What are you talking about? Standard? And so they basically don't have to pay JS. But keeping that in mind, I would think 300 million streams, they're not streams, would get you more than $100. But I can't find any official stats on how they're supposed to pay out because they're such a sketchy company. Reaction Rushton reacts video. Oh my god, it's brilliant. Pud shows up from DistroKid. The guy who started DistroKid. I've been with DistroKid so long. It was vandalism when I first started. It was like 2012, and man, that thing was. It's amazing that thing got off the ground. I was in the alpha stage of that when I joined up. Still a paying customer. Phil Kaplan, DistroKid founder here. TikTok pays based on the number of videos created with your song, not per stream. And then he gives you all this extra geeky stuff here. To store the TikTok stream numbers for any individual track, we essentially had to switch from INT to unsigned long INT. Most music, yeah, Google that if you don't know to get an idea of the number. I know what you're talking about, man. Most musicians would be like, I have math, help, I can't, no, what? I was told the chords are hard enough. And then I'm hearing that TikTok, okay. And some more here. They are not streams. Yes, they are not streams. They're uses in a video. Yes, like a big 1.5 million views of how to clean a lawnmower with a hedgehog. And he used your music for his 30-second talking to. That doesn't mean your song has been streamed by 1.5 million people. But we could dream, can't we? Can't we dream? Can't we just? What's up here? What was the guy said earlier? They're such a sketchy company. And then of course we get into, look at this. This has been upvoted by 95 idiots. You should claim the other royalties with a public administration like BMI or so. Oh my God, you're dumb. Wow. This is the answer. You probably have money waiting for you on Sound Exchange and BMI ASCAP. How did you get your music used on TikTok? Have you ever released music? Oh my God. Look at this. You probably have money waiting for you on Sound Exchange. God, you're dumb. What? Who gives you the right to get upvoted 66 times? If I came in here and actually told the truth, I'd be downvoted. You're wrong. You're wrong, Rushton. Even though, and let's take a look here. Yes, music reports. Yes, Mark Rushton music. Mark Rushton. Oh my gosh, look at this here. And oh, look at this. Oh, look what we got here. TikTok. It's a direct license offer. You know, I can't click here and renew anymore because the license has already been accepted. And I do believe I have a hard copy of this in my email. I save all that sort of stuff. Yes, save what you signed. But I like to accept every single offer because you never know. Those pennies can add up. If something might go viral, you never know. So it says here, consider a new license opportunity for participation in the TikTok mobile platform. Please note that the Musical.ly service has been rebranded as TikTok, and the new TikTok opt-in license will supersede the prior opt-in license agreement between you and Musical.ly, which I agreed to, in its entirety. Upon opt-in, the term of your prior Musical.ly license will be deemed terminated as their effective date, May 1st, 2019. Let's go through some of the other direct license offers that I have here. Believe Digital. I don't think I've ever gotten a penny from that. Licked. I don't think I've ever gotten a penny from that. Amazon. Yeah, there you go. Made a little money from that. Yeah, I think that was because, if I'm not mistaken, full catalog subscription music service. That might be part of Prime too, if I'm not mistaken. They had to add that for some reason or whatever. And then there's all the digital fitness apps. Of course, if you make ambient music, that might not be such a good idea. I don't know. If you make beat-driven electronica, like I do, lo-fi beats and things like that, study beats, then something like Equinox and Peloton. I don't know. Maybe we'll make some money down the line here. Look at this. Melody VR, a virtual reality. You never know. Apple Fitness Plus, Snap Plus, Apple Music, Singa. What? You agreed to all this? Yes, I did. But as you can see here, TikTok is the service after Musical.ly. And yes, I signed up for a direct license offer. And yes, I receive mechanical royalties because of this license offer. I have made money from this. Not a huge amount of money. I'd say it's getting to wine money right now. But I've made some. I haven't had hundreds of millions of video. I don't know how that works. I just sign up for it. I don't sit there and worry about this sort of stuff. I'm getting screwed. Chinese company. Data mining. Let's go through this here. Now that I've told you how this actually works, okay, first of all, let's do a search of music reports. Oh my gosh, look at this giant thread here, which is it's a lot of Lot of comments on here. Nobody mentions music reports, right? Music reports. Can we see that there? Oh yeah, direct license offer. Oh, nobody mentioned that. Wow. See, that's why you should never ever rely on something like We Are the Music Makers or Reddit or anything like that, because you're going to get nothing but garbage. These people just commenting. They think they just, what in the world? Why would you even contribute if you don't even know much less ever released music or use DistroKid or understand anything about mechanical licensing? Well, we could go on about this all day. Yeah, you're better off busking at that rate. Okay, if somebody is relying on TikTok to pay the rent in London, I don't know. I think you're gonna. This is. You got 48 cents for 2 million. They're not streams. What should we do in this situation? Call them what they are. Uses in individual videos. It's clearly unfair. Life's unfair. Don't put your music on TikTok. Yeah, we wouldn't want that $100. That $100 just for existing, right? We wouldn't want that. It's just voluntary. Well, it probably is voluntary spyware. I don't know. And then, yeah, look at this here. Some Lil Nas X Rise becoming famous on those apps, leveraging into viral. Yes, because what they do is if there's a song that's used, and I think we learned this from the Fleetwood Mac, the Dreams, the dude riding his skateboard down the hill, drinking the cranberry juice. People heard that, saw the little TikTok video, and then that morphed over into didn't that morph into that got ported over kind of to YouTube, and then everybody wanted to hear the song again, so they all went out to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music Unlimited, Pandora, all that sort of stuff, and they started streaming Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, and boom, carry on up the charts. And then you got Mick Fleetwood making a response video. That was great. But you see, that's how you use TikTok. You use TikTok to make that video out there, and in the hopes it's as a promotional device. So yeah, you do make a tiny bit there with the mechanical, maybe a little bit with the usage. I'm not going to call it streaming. It's not streaming. It's not streaming. It's like 15 seconds is not. That's not streaming. It's not. What were you talking? Being technical. So yeah, if you get a song and somebody uses it in a video, it's like what's that song? The old Alex Chilton by the Replacements there. So what you do is you go over to yeah, I'm in love. What's that song? Oh, Alex Chilton by the Replacements. So yeah, you use Spotify to listen to it, or any other services there, and that gives you a boost. It's a promotional thing that you actually make a little bit of money on. If you don't understand that, then but look at these. Yeah, like the people that actually have the sensibilities here. Big +5. No one's. You should be finding ways to translate that into yeah, or just good luck with that, right? I Shazam songs off TikTok all the time. Yeah, and then what do? You listen to them on services, and that's how artists. It's a promotional thing. Do you not understand it? Are you paying for the YouTube Content ID? No. You're not paying for the YouTube content. You get your music into Content ID so that if it happens to be used in a video, you get a little bit of that. Here's another one, +6. I have a song that's in about 3,000 TikTok videos. It's actually led to about 630,000 Spotify streams. So there you go. Universal recently contacted me about selling them the master. Of course. Give us your rights. We'll buy your rights. These are your rights. You have the right to free speech, unless you're actually stupid enough to actually try it. These are your rights. I'm definitely not a fan of $100 in royalties for 3. They're not streams, and I hate it when people want to pay musicians in exposure. You're not. Oh God, you're getting some money. But I'm of the belief that your music should be everywhere. That's true. The kids on TikTok, so that's where I want my music to be, regardless of how crappy the payout is. It's not a payout. It's a usage. It's per usage per video. Do you understand? It's cancer. I'm amazed that you got any money. That's my excruciating statistics on DistroKid, where I got 22 cents for like 50 streams or something. Like, that's not bad. That's pretty good. That's like almost half a cent. That's actually pretty good. Almost half a cent a stream. I'm shocked that they're paying anything at all. Well, yeah, but the things have changed over the years, right? Like everybody's complaining about 20 years ago with Napster, the old app, and then they complained about YouTube having music on there, and the musicians were being paid, so they created Content ID, and they've got other sniffing things out there. And so, if artist music is being used in videos, they're getting paid. There are some problems with that too. Talk to Rick Beato about that. And then, of course, all his issues with companies issuing strikes and things like that's just dumb. But yeah. So the tide has changed, man. It used to be these companies just used it and they didn't care. Now they have to do it. They, the industry is the industry. Yeah, the industry. Yeah, the big the evil record companies, right? They said, you know what? You can't use our music and not pay us something, right? It's not enough. Circular cycle. I've seen exactly 0 royalties directly from TikTok. Are you signed up for? Are you signed up for a direct license offer? Might want to do that. I'm just saying, it's not 100% fair, but I'm not complaining. Okay. With CD Baby, you can opt out of individual platforms during the distribution. Well, any platform you can do. SoundDrop, DistroKid, Route Note, other distributors that I've used. Yeah, you can opt. Why would you opt out? Why would you opt out? I don't get it. The royalty rates are simply abysmal. It's not a royalty. It's a per use, per video. That goes across for streaming too. I'm a TV composer who has tons of music on Netflix shows. That earns me 4% of what they would have on network television. I think there's a lot of people out there who'd love to have music on Netflix shows for half of what you're getting paid. I would not be surprised. I love this here. This is good. Don't worry about streaming revenue. It's not streaming. If you have a viral TikTok song, turn that into a record deal. No, not a record. Why would you have a record deal? Why would you sign a record deal? What? Why would you do that? Oh, you know what? I want to give whatever, 70%, 80%, 85% of my money away to the record company. Publishing deal. Just be your own publisher. What's so hard? Why is that so hard? I don't get it. Publishing deal. So you get paid twice a year? Just do your own publishing. Do your own publishing through just get on a PRO and then get through Songtrust or Audium or whatever's out there. Why would you have to? Why would you use? I don't understand that. TikTok is basically Reddit with only videos. That's right. Oh, God. Okay. What's the song? I'll loop it over. I'll loop it overnight on. Yeah, there you go. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not loop it overnight on Spotify. That's absolutely stupid. That will get you into trouble. All right. I think I've beaten this one to death here. The main thing is, yeah, don't rely on these clickbaity little headlines and the truth is buried way down in there, and the not upvoted like the other stuff. Everybody's just so aggrieved. It sucks. It's not fair. I can't live in London on $100. Isn't everything free? How come I don't know anything about the music industry and I've never released any music and yet I have an opinion on it? Be careful out there. Read everything that you sign. Even though I sit there and amusingly say that I accept all these sorts of direct license offers, I do read everything that I sign. And I know what I'm getting into, right? It's like I laugh and I like Peloton, right? TikTok. It's just like, why not? Why not? It could lead to something. You never know. You never know. Don't leave money on the table. If you get hung up on what you think is a per stream rate or something, you're thinking the wrong way. You are thinking the wrong way. So again, read everything that comes down the line here and avoid those places. Yeah, they didn't even know. Nobody mentioned music reports and a direct license. Nobody mentioned that. Maybe there's some other way to that I'm not aware of, because the music industry is kind of a big thing and it's a little complex. But anyway, that's all for today. Who knows? Might do a late night Rushton tonight. I don't know. We'll see. It is Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Friday, February 19th, 2021. Be careful out there.